Hi everybody, I am your Prasad. See, you can do your C programs in your mobile phone, practical part. In my previous videos, you can watch it. I already told you. Again, I am showing in Play Store. If you type C compiler, you can find so many C compilers. C IDE also, Integrated Development Environment, a place where you can type C programs, C IDE, and you can search. You can find so many C compilers. You can install 2 3. I can find it. I have installed this one I have practiced. Some of my students practiced this also. So far this is good, right? And it can work clear screen and get CH also in this. I have installed this. You can type C compiler also in Play Store. Here C compiler, also you can find so many CID or C compiler, anything you can install and you can practice in your phone directly, right? I have already installed. In my previous video also I have shown to you. Here is the compiler and my wallpaper is my timetable. Work is worship for me and I am workaholic, very hard working also. See, this is the practical part for finding roots of equation, right? So I am writing the program comment also. C program for roots of quadratic, QUA quadra, DRA trick, TRIC, quadratic equation, EQUATION, right? This is the program comment. When you mention comment at the end, that become change the color, right? This is a comment, forward slash hashtag or star, in between you can write the comment. Comments are suggested in practical part also. If you go to software companies, if you mention that, the other people can also understand when you resign the job, or you can also understand after typing so many programs. This is a comment. And now next line, the first line could be hash, should be hash include, INCLUDE. When you type fully, it got blue color. See, now it is white. Include completely, you have typed the spelling, you got blue color. This is a preprocessor. Hash include is a preprocessor. Already told you in my previous video. stdio.h. Again I'm telling, if only this video watching viewers should understand everything, so I'm telling it again. So this stdio.h means std standard. This std, right? Standard. So this they have taken std standard, and again I'm changing color. I means input. So these are viva questions also, these are interview questions also. If you go to software companies, input, and O, this O stands for output, right? Output, standard input output header file, okay? And H is a header file or prototype or library that contains printf and scanf function. So we need to mention that line in every program. Hash include, INCLUDE, don't commit spelling mistake, that comes under semantic errors. Syntax error means rule semicolon comma, structure comes under syntax rule error, rules. So we should not commit syntax error and semantic error also. Semantic error comes under spelling mistakes and sentence mistake, grammatical mistakes, and case sensitive. Wherever necessary capital letters, we should type capital letters only. Wherever necessary small letters, we should type small letters only. Thus 4 comes under semantic errors, right? Hash include conio, conio dot h, header file. This is console input output header file. This contains clear screen and getch. Here we need to mention math.h because square root we will use hash include include. This we need to get in the next line, and math.h math. This header file can be typed capital letters also. We will check now itself practically. math dot h. Only header files only can be capital, other all programs should be in small letters only. And now void. After getting this we will commit some errors also. If we don't get, then we can find out. And curly braces, the values, the data type should be taken float float because we will get fractional numbers. ABC. See, quadratic equation means something like this. Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Ax square bx1 cx power 0 or ax square. This is the quadratic equation formula. For this we have discriminate, right? And b square formula will be there. With that we can find the equation values, ABC values. I will show you ABC, then root root 1 comma root 2 and DISC is a shortcut for discriminate and semicolon. And then these are the variables. ABC, three variables. ABC values. I have shown you the quadratic equation. In that we got ABC and root 1, root 2 and discriminant. I told you for good code you need to move cursor little bit forward so that the curly braces should be clear here, right? Float, then clear skin CLRSCR. Clear skin should be always typed before first printf. Now printf, entering the values printf, print to format. This has in the header file stdio.h, and we need to get three values. Enter enter a b c values values is equal to. So V should be capital, E should be capital. This should be eye catching and user friendly, easily understandable for the end user. And now we need to mention scanf for storing those values. Scanf is the input function, printf is the output function. Printf means print to format, already told you. And here we need to mention three ampersand A. And see here, first these are float values. So %f, then double quote, comma, ampersand, end symbol is called ampersand a, comma. Now we need to mention comma. In here we should not mention any commas or anything. Here we need to mention. Remember, that is a syntax rule. We don't have explanation for that. And now ampersand b, comma, ampersand c. So those three values are stored here. Now the formula DISC. See, DO I have typed. My vision has gone. DISC. Disc means discriminate. Discriminate is equal to open brackets B star B and close bracket minus open bracket 4 star A star C. This is the formula actually. I will write you with my pen. See here, discriminate. This is discriminate. The shortcut is I will reduce the size. DISC equal to B square minus 4AC. Instead of B square, we wrote B into B minus within bracket 4 star A star A. This is the formula for discriminant, right? Now, if condition starts here, if discriminate DISC equal to means we need to mention two equal to's, is equal to 0, then we need to print printf roots or roots, roots, not small letter, or equal, equal, equal. If both those are equal, discriminant is equal to 0 means roots are equal, right? This R1 and R2 are equal. That should be our output here. And we need to print those values also. Now root 1 is equal to root 2 is equal to, the formula is minus b divided by open brackets 2 star a, and every sentence end with semicolon. Here the formula is root r is equal to b by 2a is the formula. This is one formula and this is other formula. You need to remember these two, right? I told you no in my previous video also, square root of theory explanation. In your theory question paper also, you may chances of getting one or two questions of programs. So you need to write programs directly. Indirectly, for every theory question, I suggest you to write a program. For every theory question, 99% write a program. And there are chances that directly you will get one or two questions direct to programs also. So don't panic. I told you in my previous video, the skeleton will be same. This 90% skeleton will be same. Only these two formulas only changes for every. If it is Fibonacci series, you need to write Fibonacci series formula. Prime number formula. Square root of the given number, that formula. Sum of two numbers means sum of two formula. But remaining all are same. 95% skeleton code is same. You can write that, right? In the exam, it's a theory, no theory exam, so it can be easily writable, right? In our mother tongue we can say that మసిపూసి మాయ చేసేయాలి ఎగ్జామ్లో. 90% 95% కోడ్ కామన్ ఉంటుంది. ఆ 2% ఫార్ములా ఏ క్వశ్చన్ ఇస్తాడు, విచ్ క్వశ్చన్ విల్ బి గివెన్ here square root. So this two only will be the formulas. This two you need to remember. If you don't remember also, you can easily attempt the question with the 95% common code, right? You won't execute, no, but don't skip any question. Write all the questions, short marks questions and essay questions, 5 questions. You need to write everything and practice some of the programs. If you call me, I will give you all the theoretical programs and practical programs also. So this is the answer for that. Then printf, that should be printed. print print f, then we will get double quote backward slash. Where is backward slash? Here n means new line, because if you don't mention that, you will get all in one line only output. Root is equal to, we need to mention formula f, percentage f. So that is closed comma, and that value is root 1. Root 1 or root 2 are same, so we will get 1. Then next, after else, after if, see 3 statements are there, so we need to mention curly braces also here. these curly braces. And now for good code, I will tell you what is a good code, why I tell good code and every code is executable code. Only good code means the curly braces should meet each other, opening and closing, right? Then in real time, when you enter into software companies, you will write hundreds, thousands of lines of code. See, these curly braces are, see, when I keeping my pen, these curly braces are for this if block, and I will change the color. This curly braces ending somewhere after last is for main function. So this should meet. In between you should not type code. So you can find the curly braces. Otherwise, how many curly braces you are opening, how many you are closing, you don't find anything. Right? Very simple. Now I will tell you. Then here next, if, after if, else if that is not equal, then what will happen? DISC, discriminate is greater than 0. Here we mention equal to 0 here, right? And here we are taken greater than 0. By writing with this pen we will getting other disturbances also. Sorry for that. print printf. Now we got roots are real and unequal, not equal, equal. Before that those are equal, now those are not equal. Every sentence ends with semicolon, right? Because it's a mobile phone, it crosses the screen while typing. Now the formula ROOT root 1 getting to 1, yes, is equal to formula minus b plus, actually plus or minus will get, plus value will be 1 and minus value will be 1. SQU, actually shortcut is SQRT for the function. Spelling is SQUART, but the function is SQRT. Just like clear screen, CLR SCR. In between the bracket, discriminate, open bracket, and y, open bracket 2 star a. This is very big program, but this algorithm or program is must in your question paper. Either you need to mention, if it is given for 15 marks question, find the roots of given quadratic equation, algorithm or program. Anything if it is asked for 15 marks question, you need to write algorithm and explanation as well as the program also. Minus b, then plus, same formula SQRT, because it's a square root function. Shortcut is given. The Dennis Ritchie in the compiler he has mentioned like that, SQRT. Discriminate and bracket should be closed, and y divided by 2 into means star a is the formula, semicolon. Actually I will write here, for minus b plus or minus root of discriminate by 2a is the formula. So instead of root of we are using SQRT, square root function, and for plus we will get one value and for minus we will get other value, plus root 1 minus root 2 minus b. That is the formula here. One is here and other is here. Very simple. That you should know priorly. For quadratic equation, those are the formulas in our intermediate maths only we know that. Now here we are just printing that one. Now print print f, now double quote backward slash n, it means new line, and ROT root 1, we will get two values. Root 1 is equal to percentage f. In that percentage f we got first value. First variable is root 1, small root, small letters, because in our starting initiation we mention like that, right? Very simple. Root 1, and then curly braces close, then print print f. If it is in my laptop I could have typed very speedily, because I know typing fast. Because I am typing in mobile phone it is little bit slow, no problem. While typing slowly I am explaining all that points in your viva or interview questions. Those are very very important. C language is very much basics to get into any software company or competitive exam. These questions will be compulsory. And now root 2, these two are the variables initially we have declared here. Float a, b, c are the variables, root 1, root 2, and discriminate. Bracket close. Let us see how many errors we will get. And then if part is over, if else part is over. Now this curly braces close here. For curly braces in mobile phone, another window will get that. If you practice you can understand it. This curly braces is closed here, and this curly braces is closed here. See, I will show you. This is closed here. If, and I will mention with other color, this is for else part. That is what good code I have been telling to every student. You need to mention like this, then you can find this. This is called block of code. Block function is a block of code which has some specific functionality, same like this. Main, it is out of the screen. I will tell you, show you later at the end of the video. Now next we will have else part, last condition. If else and else. Else means last. Here print yes, print double quote roots are imaginary and there are no real solutions. This we will get in the output, right? Double quote, bracket close, at every sentence and with semicolon. Next line. Very simple. Now get ch. Let us see how many errors we will get. And curly braces, right? Very simple. Now run the program. Yes, we got the error, hash include. I hope this is a spelling mistake, and we will see what is that. I will tell you, I will show you. We need to get more errors actually. How many errors we will find, that much will be perfect. While riding cycle we need to fall down. How many times we will fall down, we will learn that many times. Perfectness. When you enter into software companies you cannot make mistakes. See here, file not found, math.h. It is not taking capital letters, I think. In the mobile phones it will be like that only. Hash include, hash include, hash include math.h. Error we will see by changing that, right? Okay, we will change here with small letters. math. I told you, we need to commit errors actually, knowingly. Now we got so many errors. Very good. Let us see what are those. Here disk, instead of discriminant I typed disk somewhere, where 6th 11.6 line uncleared identifier dis. Did you mean disk? He's telling if. See, in if condition I mentioned this, right? And then after that we'll see later. First one by one we'll go, right? In if disc, see here in our variable, I will show you what are my errors. In our variable we mentioned as disc, 4 letters instead of discriminate, right? Somewhere it has taken. Okay, when I wrote line here, my cursor is making little bit issues, more issues. Here it is. Now directly going to the error here, disc. Now again running the program, we got one more error. Very good. That is root, same disc. I will show you my marker. See here, root 1 minus b square root sqrt is got this same screen. disc is a variable we have declared from the beginning, so till the end we need to type this only, right? We will correct this and we will go for the next error so that we can learn many things. Where is that? Square root here, disk. Okay, now running the program again, we got one more error. What is that? Finding that error having big sentences in this compiler. Did you mean library error? Undefined symbol print. See, instead of printf I typed print. Where that we need to find out here itself, then it will be easy. We'll see in the program. Somewhere in the printf, instead of printf I typed print only. Printf, this here last sentence I typed only print. So I told you, no, don't commit spelling mistakes, errors. And here one more error, that is, see, in the mobile phone you need to see like this, error code default file main failed exit code use link code, this many errors. Default clear clr scr, undefined symbol clr scr. Instead of scr I wrote src, right? See here, this is clr scr. This means clear, clear screen, screen screen. For that the function is clr shortcut scr and open brackets. This is the function syntax. Instead of that I wrote r here, c here, right? Very simple. You need to get so many errors. I told you, no, in our mother tongue I will tell you, సైకిల్ తొక్కేటప్పుడు ఎన్నిసార్లు కింద పడితే సైకిల్ అంత పర్ఫెక్ట్గా వస్తుంది. ఎన్ని ఎర్రర్స్ వస్తే సాఫ్ట్వేర్ కంపెనీలో పోయినప్పుడు మీరు పర్ఫెక్ట్గా ఉంటారు. నో బడీ నీడ్ టు హెల్ప్ యూ ఇన్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ కంపెనీ. వేర్ ఇస్ దట్ error? CLR SCR is here, right? CLR SCR and open brackets. Now we will see, right? Finally we got it, and now we need to enter ABC values. I am entering 2, some 4, some 2. Now we will see what is the output. See here, roots are imaginary, there are no real solutions. Roots are imaginary, right? There are no real solutions. 2 4 2. Then we will see for another. Next we will enter here 1 1 space 2 space 3. Now roots are equal. These roots are equal. Roots value is 1 point. We'll get 6 zeros accurately. I told you, no, in the float. We will enter other, and now we will enter some 1 4 1. Now we will get other. Roots are equal. So here -2, and this I will show you with my stylus S pen. See here, 1 2 3 4 5 6, 6 digits after the decimal point accurately. This is the answer, right? Very simple, easy. This is the syllabus topic, roots of quadratic equation. Either you will get algorithm or you will get program. For 15 marks, if you get, you need to write both algorithm and program. Don't panic, you can write the code easily. In the theoretical program, you may not compile, so you can attempt it easily. See, I told you, no, good code. Now I will show you that. See, this is closed here, and for I will mention with other color. This is closed here. This blue color is one block, and yellow, we'll take yellow, and this is closed here. This is good code. You need to mention good code for real time when you enter into software company. This will be used a lot, right? You need to commit errors, then you can find out what are those, and we will see. I told you, no, you can mention capital letters also. We'll check with this. In the laptop I did it stdio.h. Actually there will be no error for that, but here we are getting. See, in mobile phones some of the compilers inbuilt will be like that. That will not support. You can check in your desktop computers. Soon I will shoot in laptop also. stdio.h. Yes, we got the values 1 4 3, a unique number. We will see roots are equal and these are the values, right? So all the best for your exams. Write well and prepare well. For software companies, C language also helps a lot, right? All the best for your future also, including your exams.